let's get started with the EOS C50 lab test.
The lab test results are not that great in full frame. I was working with the camera back in Japan. I think it was like, summer 2025. And I really enjoyed working with it. And I also liked the image coming out of it. And this is the best case example how there is always a bit of a difference between the, let's say, our lab test, which is literally, we're talking numbers and so on, and the reality.
And it turned out rolling shutter results are, okay, but not exceptional, 18.1 milliseconds. However, very large area, right? I mean,
exactly.
That's because it's open gate, that's understandable. Dynamic range, we tested a 7K C-RAW at ISO 800, 9.98 stops at SNR2 and 11.2 stops at SNR1. Exposure latitude, 8 stops of usable dynamic range in 12-bit C-RAW. Noise becomes, just generally problematic with 4 stops under, but fixed pattern noise shows up at 5 stops under. Now, the verdict is that this is an average to lower end performance for a camera like that. However, you always have to keep in mind, this is a $3,900 cinema camera. It's not, it's actually, like you said, for what it offers quite a lot actually for that kind of price, considering it also goes under the cinema line. But the dynamic range and latitude results are average. And it's a good gimbal camera or B cam to a C80 or a C400. The Canon RAW philosophy is that's good, minimal noise processing, highest resolution, but noisy. But we prefer that because you can always apply noise reduction in post, which usually is better than built-in noise reduction because, of course, more processing can be thrown at the image to get a better result. However, there's limits to what you can do. And the internal compressed codecs are, of course, more processed out of the box.
Yeah.
But the good thing is just simply you can trust a Canon RAW image, Canon cinema camera RAW image when it comes to, getting something as unprocessed as possible.
Yeah.